All right. Alright, Cancer. So clearly looks like commitment is a big issue here between you and the person that you're dealing with, okay? Someone definitely wants commitment here and one person is not being able to give it. I have a feeling, Cancer, you're wanting to rush in towards this person with the Knight of Wands here. That's what's on your mind. You're very passionate about this person. You're wanting to prove a point to this person, okay? Because there could have been a reason where you could have, it's like I'm getting, Cancer, that you keep repeating a cycle over and over again, okay? You run away from this person when this person wants commitment towards you, but because you're so passionate about that, you really have a lot of enthusiasm when it comes to this person, okay? But every single time this person wants to put in a label or wants you to work with them or wants you to build with them towards something more stable, something more committed, that's when you run away, okay? That's when you run for the hills. This time you're feeling very, very guilty and you're wanting to return to this person for sure, okay? Because what's your approach is the Ace of Wands here. You want a brand new beginning with this person. Honestly, Cancer, I mean, not to kill the vibe, but the Ace of Wands, if you've reached this point of commitment with this person, right, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, this doesn't look like new to me. This doesn't. This person could be wanting this from you for a very long time, and every single time they want this, you take a U-turn, and then again you miss them, so you come back. Again you have that passion, again something distracts you, or again they say something that you don't like, or they ask you to give you something and you cannot offer it to them, so you turn around again. All right, that's what's happening here, because there's guilt on your side here. But yeah, you're definitely feeling guilty, but this time you want to make a straightforward approach, okay? You want to make a more honest approach towards this person here, and you're wanting to rush in. This person, on their mind, is Three of Pentacles, okay? So either they're very busy working on themselves, okay, wanting to build, wanting to find that stability within themselves, or what's on their mind is they want to work with you. But when in their feelings, they're shut down emotionally. They're not offering you their emotions. They're very upset, very sad. They saw a lot of potential in this relationship, but right now they're shut off, okay? They're not showing you any feelings. You both want justice, which means you both want to bring balance to the situation here. But when it comes to their approach with the Six of Swords here, all they want is clarity. Either they want clarity, okay, and they want to move on, or they want to move forward with you with clarity. Alright, but with the King of Wands in reverse, yes, the likely outcome looks like there's someone here who's still not making that proper approach. Someone's still non-committal, or there's still someone here who still is in and out and lacking that decision, okay? The King of Wands in reverse is who just doesn't follow through, okay? Your follow through is very weak, whoever you're dealing with. Could be you, could be them. Alright, tell me, why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is this on Cancer's mind? Two of Wands, you need to make a decision, okay? But you're having a hard time making a decision about whether you want to rush in towards this person or not. But the passion is there, but you need to make a decision. Moon in reverse here. You probably have a lot of feelings for this person, but you're having a hard time trusting your intuition. Probably someone listening to a lot of people's opinions, or you're just afraid of making the wrong decision. Alright? But yeah, it's on your mind. You want them. That's for sure. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Why is this on this person's mind? Seven of Wands in reverse here, yeah. They're giving up on you. They're giving up on you with the Three of Pentacles here. Again, I'm getting either this person is wanting to work towards themselves. There, Four of Pentacles here, okay? So yeah, this person is probably holding on to you tight. Or they're just holding back from you. I feel they're holding back from you. They could have been wanting to fight, for this relationship for a very long time, okay? They could have been fighting, but now they feel they're losing ground. They're no longer being able to hold on to this relationship here, because their focus is the Three of Pentacles here, but if you're not going to do it, they're probably going to find someone else to work with, okay? But they definitely want someone who's with them on the same page. But they're losing hope. They're giving up. They're not being able to hold the ground. They feel they're failing. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, see? You feel like this is someone who's the one who got away. This person got away from you. You did see a lot of potential, but you were emotionally breadcrumbing them. You were emotionally breadcrumbing them, and you could have repeated the cycle over and over again. This person's fed up. They're fed up. So yeah, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse here with the Four of Cups in reverse. So to me, that you're feeling very guilty that you let this person get away, because you're looking at them as the one who got away. someone you saw a lot of potential with, and you see this as a missed opportunity. Why the Ace of Cups in reverse on this person's side? Why is this the Ace of Cups in reverse here? Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Give me more clarity. Five of Swords in reverse. They're done. They're done with you. They're absolutely giving up hope, and they're just walking away from a situation, okay, where there was a lot of mind games, and this person here, Five of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse here, right? They're shutting off to you because they're walking away from the mind games that you've constantly played with this person here. Or again, this could be them who was playing mind games with you, okay? But I don't feel it's them, I feel it's you. This could be someone who even wants a reconciliation with you, but when it comes to offering your emotions, they're not doing it. They want a peaceful resolution, but they're emotionally very, very shut off, okay? They feel they can't win, no matter how much they try. Because it could be a very one-sided situation, okay? I mean, you could have been playing a lot of mind games with this person, okay? Serious conflicts, a lot of communication issues, okay? Or someone, they just feel that you keep sabotaging this, okay? That's another Seven of Swords here. They just cannot do this anymore, okay? Because every single time they see potential and you keep sabotaging this only because of what you think you want is right, okay? And now they're walking away. They saw a lot of potential in you, but they're not offering you that love anymore. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Death. You want to transform. Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. So that's what I'm getting, Cancer. You could be wanting to be single all this while, okay? Lacking that commitment, okay? You want to be on your own. You want that attention, you know, and your focus was more of that financial stability, security, being self-sufficient, okay? And this person, on the other hand, wanted something more serious with you. They wanted to be exclusive with you, and that's something that you weren't giving. And you constantly were playing mind games with this person. And for you, it's like, this was the good fish. This was a big fish. Okay? This was the prize, but now you see it's gone. You've lost that opportunity. You've missed that opportunity. And now you're feeling very guilty about it. This person is shut down because they're just walking away from you. They're done. They're just like, they didn't want to walk away is what I'm hearing, but they just had to compromise somewhere. And for them, this is what is justice. For them, this is what balance is. They're doing the right thing. They feel they're doing the right thing by walking away, which probably I agree by seeing the cards out here. They could have protected this relationship for a very long time, but now they're just done. They cannot hold on any longer. You, on the other hand, with the Ace of Wands and the Death here, there is a change, a transformation in you, okay? Or you do want change and transformation, and you want to restart this relationship with this person, okay? Because with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, like I said, you're ready for commitment, okay? You're ready to offer this person, you don't want to be single anymore, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, finally. Now that this person walks away from you, now you wake up. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Why is this person's attitude? All this person wants is clarity. Why is the Six of Swords here? Why is the Six of Swords here? Give me clarity about this, please. Why is this? Clarify the Six of Swords. Whoa. They're super fucking clear about what they want. They're damn clear about what they want, and all they want is to move forward, okay? This person's probably moving forward, moving away, moving on, and they're very clear about what they want, okay? They see things for what they are, and with the Hierophant here, they're trusting, it's like this is someone who's very committed to what they want, okay? And this is learning their lessons. They've definitely learned their lessons here, okay? Five of Wands in reverse here. They no longer want to be a part of a situation where they have to constantly fight for your attention, or they have to keep fighting for a place in your life, or they have other people that they have to compete with, or a lot of drama, chaos. Nothing. They're done, okay? They don't want to do this anymore. All right, tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is this here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? See? They wanted commitment, or you wanted commitment, okay? But with the King of Swords in reverse here, there was someone who was constantly manipulating the situation, someone who was not making a very logical decision, okay? Someone very cold, icy, detached, okay? And this person was someone, so there's this constant, I mean, look at this approach and look at this approach. One is upright, one is in the reverse. Not only that, but this is someone who's wanting stability, someone who's focused on growth, stability, security, family, kids, stuff like that, nurturing. Dealing with someone who's like this, emotionally manipulative, liar, cheater, trying to constantly manipulate the situation, cutting the person off, not giving them the truth. Someone who's just not dealing with facts and logic. They would try to, someone who would lose their cool, lose their temperament every single time there would be this topic of commitment, okay? And now they're very guarded here with the Nine of Wands here. This person doesn't trust you. They don't trust you at all. Very defensive energy from this person now. Tell me about the Justice. Why is this the mutual energy? Why is this the mutual energy? You both want justice, but again, none of you are making that move. Strength in reverse and the Justice here. You both want things to be fair. You won't, at least one person wants it more than the other. But with the Strength in reverse here, there's one person who's trying to take the easy way out, or someone who's just being a coward and not making that big, brave, bold move towards the other person, okay? Whilst they just watch the other person walking away. So probably you, Cancer. I feel I'm reading for the cross watcher here, but definitely Cancer, if this is you, you're just watching this person walk away. You feel guilty about it, but you're just going to watch them walk away and not do anything about it. Ace of Wands, that's not communication, okay? See, this is what I'm getting with the King of Wands in reverse here. Someone out here is still dependent on the other person to do all the work out here. Someone's follow-through is very weak. This is someone who's still not taking the lead in the relationship here. And that's why this person is choosing to walk away. Tell me about the King of Wands in reverse. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? You don't do anything about this. You may want this new beginning. You may change yourself and want to transform yourself. Let the old die. Coming in with that entire new chapter, whatever it is, right? But this person is very clear. If you're not making a move towards this person, they would still want to work with you. But they're giving up, okay? You're going to have to step up. If you don't step up, they're very clear that they're moving on. Why is the King of Wands in reverse here? 10 of Cups in reverse here. There is this situation. Okay. What I'm getting here with the outcome is 10 of Cups in reverse. What's the bottom of it? Ace of Swords. There is this need for communication out here, okay? There is this lack of communication here because the King of Swords is also in reverse, okay? So which means the truth is still not coming out. There's still manipulation going on here. 10 of Cups in reverse. Either this is someone you're dealing with who's already married or who's already involved into another family situation, or this person just feels that things have completely ended between you guys and now there's no hope here. But again, whatever it is, this person is still King of Wands here in reverse. One person is still not manning up or standing up for this connection here, okay? Which is causing so much of emotional dissatisfaction within the relationship. This is a lot of sadness, okay? This is ending of a long-term commitment, or someone who's feeling very drained in a family situation or drained in a relationship. Because something's very unfulfilling, okay? And I guess that is unfulfilling because someone's not stepping up. That's what I keep getting. One person is not stepping up. They're not being able to gather their shit together, not being able to gather that courage to go ahead that yes, I want this justice with you and I'm ready to step up the game. Whilst the other person is very clear about what they want and they're moving forward because they have the clarity that they need. They're choosing to walk away because they're done with the mind games. They're done being played with. Because you probably constantly keep on sabotaging this connection, whatever, take it vice versa, right? I don't need to hear it in the comments. But yeah, they're giving up. They could have fought for this for a very long time, okay? They could have persevered this, okay? Like fight and fight and fight and fight for this. Fight for a place in your life. Fight for this connection. Keep it safe from other people. But now they're giving up. They're giving up. You, on the other hand, with the Ace of Wands and Death here, you want a brand new beginning, okay? You want this change, this transition. But that change is not going to come in unless and until you take action, okay? Which is not really happening here. So again, take it how it resonates, flip the sides, whatever it is, okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this reading resonates with you. Leave your comments below, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.